need to talk to my wife and daughter before we actually do anything.
I'm about to show you a live recording of my business partner Julian closing a $1,000 life insurance policy. But first, let me give you a little bit of context. We run ads like this on Facebook and generate hundreds of leads a week of people that are actively looking into a special type of life insurance called final expense. So what you're about to watch is Julian attempting what I call a one-call close on these very type of leads. Sit back, relax, and pay attention, because if you learn to master the skill, you could literally make tens of thousands of dollars a month from anywhere in the world.
And so I got a few, you know how this stuff is. I got to ask you a couple questions. Are you currently in a hospital or a nursing facility?
No, sir.
Okay.
All right, so at this point, Julian's gonna go into something that we call underwriting. And we can't show this part because it goes into a lot of personal health information that would get us in trouble. He's gonna be asking Wesley about the medications that he's taken and his health conditions. And then he's gonna use a special software to match Wesley with the best insurance company for him based off of the answers that he gave. Once Julian finds the right company, he's gonna position 3 separate prices. We call it the Goldilocks method because he's gonna go over each different option so that Wesley can pick the fit that's just right for him. But trust me, you don't wanna miss what happens next, because Julian gets an objection that could throw the entire sale.
So they build that into the membership fee, and I've got these quotes here for you whenever you're ready. Okay. So, but based off what you qualify for with your health, I've got a few options. We can always go up if you want to look at more coverage, but I'm going to give you kind of 3 options just so you have an idea of what the range is.
Okay.
So we're starting off at $4,500 in coverage.
Okay.
And so under that, if you want to write down $4,000, that's the next option.
Okay.
And then under that, if you want to write down the $3,500, that'll be the last option.
Okay.
Now, the beautiful thing about this is not only do you lock it in and they give you the wholesale pricing, but they're also going to give you double the money if you pass away in an accident. Now, the reason why that's important to you is because with you being a trucker, there's a little more dangerousness on the roads there. And so they'll actually pay out double to your family if something were to happen while you're on the road. Does that make sense?
Right.
Okay. Now, I want you to put an equal sign to the right of each of those amounts of coverage, and I'll give you the pricing. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. And I'm going to explain, all of this is going to make sense in just a second, but to the right of the 4,500 and to the right of that equal sign, I want you to write down $90.02.
Good.
And one below that with the 4,000 to the right of the equal sign, $80.80.
Okay.
And then to the right of the 3,500, to the right of that equal sign, $71.58.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to explain why I had you write it this way in a second, but out of those 3 options, which one makes the most sense for you?
Well, the cheaper one, to me, in one respect, and then the other would be the higher one because you get more coverage.
Okay. Well, go ahead and circle the one that makes the most sense for you for me. Let me know when you got that.
Well, let's go for the middle one, okay? The 80-80.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and circle that for me then. That way we know which one we're working with, and I'll make a note here as well. Now, the reason I had you write it this way is because it's very, very simple. If you pay the small one, they pay the big one. And the reason for the equal sign is the price never goes up and the price never goes down. The coverage never goes up, more importantly, and the coverage never goes down either. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Now, basically, the next steps are, we just got to run through an application to see if you get accepted for this. And this is going to make sure that Tina doesn't have to worry about getting stuck with the cremation costs if something were to happen to you, okay?
Right.
All right. So you said that it was the 80-80 that made the most sense for you, right?
Right.
All right. Give me one moment here. And we got to do it's called a voice signature. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and I'm going to give you a ring on I got to do a third call. You know what I'm talking about? Like a 3-way call?
Yeah.
So we'll do a 3-way call real quick. We'll do the voice signature. And then it's like a robot. So I have to read everything off and everything. So I'll kind of go over that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm following you on that part. I need to talk to my wife and daughter before we actually do anything.
All right, so here we are, folks. The old "I need to talk to my wife" objection. This is where the rubber meets the road. And for most agents, this objection can be a literal death sentence. Luckily, Julian is not most agents.
Yeah, I'm following you on that part. I still need to talk to my wife and daughter before we actually do anything.
Yeah, no, I totally understand, and that's kind of why I usually set it up for a few days out instead of today to give you guys some time to talk things over. Is there something particularly about the program that you think your wife and daughter wouldn't like?
I don't know. I just want to go over it with them before I jump off and do something.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think it would make sense for us to go ahead and set it up to come out on the 21st, and then you can talk everything over with them? I can send out the policy, and I can even jump on the phone with you guys and cover it with them as well if you'd like.
Okay.
Well, let me see what I can move the date around to. Would it be better if I did it in the later half of next week, like the 24th or the 25th?
Yeah.
Which one works better for you?
The 24th.
Perfect. I just set it up.
That'd be easy for me. Remember, that's my son-in-law's birthday.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Perfect.
I can remember that.
Okay, and I'll shoot you a message and everything to make sure that you have everything you need, and I'll actually give you a reminder when the first one comes out, just because it's something new, okay?
All right.
Perfect. Unless you have any other questions for me, I'm going to go ahead and get everything squared up for us, if that works for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So if you guys want to get access to the exact same leads that we're using and listen to us close deals live every single day, then click the link down below to see if you're a good fit to work with us. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.